This is the instruction guide for installing your Kidtropolis myDoor as a Dutch door with the mini door on the bottom. Step 1, I want you to go ahead, open the box, take all pieces out, and make sure that with the instruction guide, there's an instruction sheet inside, that you make sure all the parts are enclosed. In your kit, you should have one door, that's the main mini slab door, 2 door frames, an inside and an outside, both these pieces, this and this. 3 bolts, that's these. 2 hinges, these. Mini door knob, that's this. And a mini door lock, that's this. Enclosed inside your box with the mini door is also a bottom cap and a top cap that's going to be used on your Dutch door, which will be installed after you cut the door in half. The next step, we recommend that if you're going to be installing this onto a door that you already have pre-hung in your home and you're going to be turning that into the Dutch door, we recommend that either you yourself or get a licensed contractor come and install the 4th hinge in that door that you're going to need. So before ever doing any other installation, add that 4th hinge, then move on to the next step. When you install that 4th hinge, make sure it's above the center hinge that's currently on your door at this time. So make another hinge above that one. Step 2, go ahead and take your instruction sheet that it came with and cut along the dotted line. And this will end up giving you your template in order to cut the door out. The gray area that's shown is the amount of error room that you have. So in cutting out and in cutting the dotted line when you lay it out onto the door, it doesn't have to be exact. Your door frame will hide any wiggle that you have with your cutting. All right, the next step, step 3, is take your door off the current hinges that it's on, completely off, and set it either, in this case it's on a set of sawhorses, but you can put it on the floor under some 2x4s, anything to keep it up just a little bit. Take your template, put it on top of your door. What we're going to do is trace the template onto the door. What you first do is at the bottom, find your center. This door is 36, so I'm going to go 18 on center and mark it. I'll then take the actual template, line your bottom center line that's marked on your instruction guide to the bottom. Make sure it's all straight, and then trace around it. And again, if you're off just a little bit, it doesn't matter, because the amount of room that you have with the frame will cover that. Okay. Step 5, you can either use a jigsaw or a saber saw in order to cut around your dotted line. Step 6, go ahead and remove completely out the piece that you've just cut. Next step, you're going to be marking where the 2 lines are that you're going to be cutting out in order to make your door into a Dutch door. One distance is going to be at 46 inches from the bottom, mark it, and then following your directions at 47¼ from the bottom. Once you have your lines drawn or you're marked, go ahead and extend a line to each side with a straight edge. The reason we're doing this is to cut away the area that's needed for the top and bottom caps. Step 7, take both the front and the back side, or the top and bottom of the door frame, put them both together and slide them into the hole. You just put it in the hole and slide it up. Okay, next step, step 8. After you've got this in place and it's in the spot that you want, find there'll be 3 holes, 2 at the bottom and 1 at the top. What you want to do is mark on both sides, the front and the back of your door, where these holes are. Okay, once you've marked it and pulled the frame back off, go ahead and get a 1/4 inch drill bit and drill all 3 holes, flip it over and drill the back sides too. Okay, step 10, go ahead and slide your frame back up inside with the holes already pre-drilled. Go ahead and take the screws that are provided and put them through each of the holes that were pre-drilled all the way through. Then from the front and back side, place the back of the screw on the back and tighten with a 3/16 Allen wrench. Next step, go ahead and place your mini door in the hole in the door frame and go ahead and screw in your hinges with the holes that are already pre-drilled. Go ahead and screw in your door handle that it comes with. There's a pre-drill hole. And if you want to go ahead and install a small lock, this is the time to do it now as well. Okay, next step, you can either use a jigsaw or a circular saw in order to cut both lines out. Now that you have the mini door installed in the bottom, what you want to do is add your top cap. Go ahead and take this, place it on top, center it up between both left and right sides. And then what I want you to do is pre-drill a 3/16 inch hole down on each spot. Use the pre-drilled holes as your marks, but do a 3/16 on both sides. Then go ahead and screw in with supplied screws into those holes to attach the top. If you want to do a little extra, go ahead and put some wood glue on at the same time. It's not necessary, but it can't hurt. All right, next step is to go ahead and put the top cap on. Take the bottom piece that you cut, flip it up, do the same process. You're going to put the cap on it, but make sure the notch that you have cut out is on the lock side, the side that you're going to be sliding the bolt into for the top. So go ahead and put your piece down, again center it up, again mark and drill two 3/16 inch holes on either side, and then screw them into place. With that last step being done, you have your final Dutch door with the mini door on the bottom, ready for install.